Hi, welcome. I would like you to ask to visit our websites. We know that there is a lot of information, and just earlier today I responded to a question, and often the technology, the technical name is not known, so the search term is not known, and then of course you can't go in here and search for it. So the information is there, and there are several websites where you can find your information, but the question is, how do we get a vast amount of knowledge and articles out there if you don't know how to search? What your technical information, if that's lacking, if you don't know what a conky is, and if you don't know what plasma is, or names, right? It's something you're missing inside in your search, then things can be difficult. So I've added a plugin, and it's also a question for other WordPress wizards out there. Well, I'm not a wizard, but I do dabble. And so we see here a long list of all the articles on here, but this is just text, right? This is information. You never come here unless you see, hey, there's a new, something is new, something changed, and these things, release articles, those are important here. But these guys, ArcoLinux.com, has around 350 articles on it. So it's a vast amount of knowledge that's in here. The question is, can I find it? And we try to use menus for it, but even so, people find it difficult. So here's a listing. So for instance, you can use a Control F and you search for something concerning your Bluetooth, right? And then you just go ahead and click. These are all the articles about Bluetooth. I will of course use things like Compton, technical information, right? And a window manager to makes it fading and shading and all that. So if you don't know the term, you better read articles and videos until you can understand what we're talking about. So these websites has now this listing, which means probably you'll be missing download button, download link anyway, and contact. So it's still here, the download and the contact, but these websites have these buttons here are gone. I'll delete this one here as well. So it's all on one website where the download is consistent over all the websites. But the listing here might help to get an overview. These are all the articles on the website. Whether they're hidden in menu somewhere, it's in here somewhere, right? The same applies for this one, ArcoLinux ISO. It's all pretty much structured, and a Control Find will find your stuff. And the same applies for my personal website, which I've done as well. Here you can find stuff about i3 as well. A lot about the Sardi icons, a lot about them. You can change them yourself. These icons can change color if you want to. It's the script. Run it, 5 seconds later, you have something new. So a lot of stuff is in here. Go and have a look. I hope the listing helps. And like I said earlier on, if there are tips from people who are also managing websites where information needs to get to the user in a fast way, as fast as possible, right? Do give me some hints if there are better plugins out there to maybe rearrange things, menus, I don't know. We need to figure out a way to manage around 50, around 350, another 350, 400. A lot of articles are in here, a lot of knowledge is in here. How do we share it? How do we get it to our people? All right, have fun.